Hello, class. It's September 30th. It was the library day where you guys learned how to navigate the library databases with Claudia Lasker. I hope it was fruitful and fun and useful for all your assignments and projects. So this is CUNY Academic Commons. I just wanted to show you real quick on how to launch a website. So this is where we'll be building our portfolios at the end of the semester. So it's going to be like a website. It's going to be WordPress. So if you're familiar with WordPress, you'll have a little bit of an advantage. If not, that's okay. It's super easy and intuitive. So this is after you'd already registered. So if you register with your city mail address, and then you'll be up and going. And then the way you create a website is you go to My Sites. And then, you can create a bunch of websites. These are ones that I've made in the past. And then you'd hit create a site, which is exciting. And then you see groups, sites, connected groups. So if you were building some sort of community, you could do that. But for our purposes, we're going to be building a specific website. And so it's going to give you the option to clone existing or create a new. You're just going to create a new one. Site domain, I'm going to say demo FIQWS. Site name, okay, so I can't, you can't include uppercase. So it'll tell you as you go, like, oh, you can't include this, you can't include that. So you can't change your domain after you make it. So make sure it's something you like and you're comfortable with. And again, it's going to be the link for your digital portfolio. So make sure it's something fun and exciting. You can be creative. It can be your name. It can be something with the class. You can kind of do whatever you want. I think there is like a capacity. I think you can't make it like super, super long. Example portfolio. So this will be the first thing people see on your page. Like when you go to a website, there's like some title. This you'll be able to change after. It's going to ask you to indicate which campus. And then it's going to ask you to indicate the purpose of it. You're going to hit the portfolio. This is the licensing agreement. This is for like, okay, like who can use your content after you post it to the internet. And I think the way that they use it is, the most protective one. And I'm not going to go into it because I don't know that much about it. But I think if you, share it, I think people won't be able to use your content without paying you. I think that's what this one is doing. So like if someone uses it, they have to credit you, you have to, and they can't make money. I think this is what that no dollar bill sign means. I'm not, so who knows? And then privacy options. So, if you have your name somewhere, I recommend, you can go totally public. You don't have to. It is cool if you do want employers to see like what you'll be writing in this class. But I think this is something you can change after as well. So if you say, okay, I want it to be totally available to the public, that means people will be able to Google it, anyone can find it. And then you want it to be hidden from search engine results. That's another one, so it's publicly available, but it's hidden. You only want CUNY people to be able to see it, that's fine. Only people who I add, only people who should be able to see our admin. So I'm just going to say totally public because why not? And then this is going to be the site layout. This is also something you'll be able to change and adjust as you go. But I'll just hit the portfolio one because that one seems the most useful. And then you click it, the little elves are going to do their thing and create a little website. And it makes it too easy. So now the website is somewhere. Where do I go? I go here. I go to My Sites. And this is, what people see when they friend request me. You don't have to friend request me, but you can if you like. And let's see. Okay, and so now that demo is not here. Oh no. Okay. What did I say? I put title was what? Okay, example. I'm so sorry. I'm like blind. I'm like, what did I do? Okay, so example, you'll have a moment of panic where you're like, oh, did this work? And then this is where like, what WordPress you'll do all your magic. I'm just looking for the link, so you don't have to do anything yet. If you'd like to post your narrative, you can go ahead and get a head start. I think I'm not going to go into how to make a page now because I kind of always forget how to use it. But I think the way you make a new page and then you add the page to a link, so it can get a little hairy, but it does make it very intuitive. And so let me see if I can just show you the website of what it looks like. Ooh, okay. We're going for a drive. And then view site, so as you're working, you can kind of check the website. So see, I made example, demo, FIQWS. Now it's a part of the internet, and how exciting is that? So that's how you make a website. Hopefully it's fairly intuitive and easy. And then for homework, because I didn't get a chance to go over the homework in class today, post your response to Randy Moore if you haven't yet. If you want to post your link with it, that'll be nice. Way to fulfill this last requirement here, because I do want to see like, okay, these are the links. And again, they're for your portfolios at the end. So we're just getting our feet wet. We're not doing too much with it now. And then the other part of the homework with the Randy Moore, if you haven't posted that, response post yet, I'm going to ask you to do rhetorical situation worksheet for the text that you plan to analyze for your phase 2 rhetorical analysis. I didn't get to go into much detail about what the rhetorical analysis is, but basically you'll be analyzing 1 to 2 rhetorical features of a text of your choice, a text or a video. And, so part of your homework on Tuesday was to, think about what you might want to be analyzing. Now I'm going to ask you to kind of like, hone in your choice and start to analyze it. So this is what the rhetorical situation worksheet looks like. You can go into as much detail as you'd like. The more work you do now, the better off you'll be while you're actually be writing, because this is kind of, your foundation. You'll be able to pull from this, and ask for, your citation, any notes you want to add, rhetorical strategies you see, the evidence they provide, the structure of the argument, the purpose, audience, text, all the stuff that we've been going over, who the author is. And again, you can choose a text that we read in phase 1. There's a bunch of other options in the Google folder in phase 2 called options for essays to analyze. And then you can also analyze something else of your choice, but I recommend it be something that you can sink your teeth into. So you can analyze something from Dr. Sheng Wang's assignment that you guys are doing now. If you'd like, that's completely fine. And also, if you know what you want to do for your research paper, if you're like if you read over the options and I recommend to, if you want to do climate change, that's great. And if you, so I recommend doing climate change paper, because then you kind of get to, sink deeper into one of the papers and see, the layout. So yeah, you can choose any text that we read so far. You can choose from the options I provide on the Google Drive, or, something else. And if you're worried like, oh, is this a good text for me to analyze? Come to me, ask me a question. But the main thing is there a rhetorical feature that you can talk about for 3 pages? I'm sorry, I'm used to saying 2.5 for the personal narratives that you guys all did, and you've done a wonderful job with them. So thank you all so much. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Sorry, this video is longer than it should be, but have a lovely day and thank you. Bye-bye.